Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Thank you, Mr. Cikgu Abdul Hakim, okay, for joining this interview tonight. My name is Hakim bin Muhammad Khairi. I'm from UiTM Shah Alam. So tonight I'm gonna conduct an interview regarding teaching and also motivation in online class. And for my subject is educational 550, educational psychology. Okay, and before we start, I just want to inform to you that this interview will be recorded. Okay, will be recorded for educational purposes. So is it okay?
Yes.
Alright. Okay, so without further ado, we'll start with the first question. Okay, so Cikgu Abdul Hakim, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Cikgu Hakim. I've been teaching science at secondary school for the past 2 years. I actually started my teaching career during the pandemic. So online teaching was my first real classroom experience. It was quite challenging at first, but I have learned a lot about using technology to engage students.
Okay. And then move on to the next question. So, when do you teach online classes, and under what circumstances do you teach the online classes?
I taught online classes mainly during the Movement Control Order, MCO, in 2020 and 2021. All our classes were conducted through Google Meet and supported with WhatsApp for communication. Even though schools have reopened now, I still occasionally use online platform for revision or extra classes when students can't attend physically.
I see. Alright, so moving on to the third question. What are the most common behavioral issues that you face when teaching online?
One of the most common problems was students going silent. They would join the class but not turn on their microphones or cameras. Some would leave halfway or not respond when called. It was hard to know if they were actually there or doing something else.
Okay. Okay, to our fourth question. What strategies do you use to manage student behavior in an online setting?
I tried to keep lessons interactive by using tools like Kahoot and Quiz. I also made sure to call students by name to keep them alert. I sometimes give simple rewards like giving recognition in class or letting them choose activities if they participated actively.
Okay. Okay, for question number 5, do you find it more difficult to manage behavior online compared to in-person classes, and why or why not?
Yes, definitely. In a physical classroom, I can walk around, observe facial expressions, and interact directly with students. Online, there's a lack of visibility and control. Sometimes I felt like I was talking to a blank screen, which made it hard to know whether they were learning.
I see. Okay, so moving on to the next question, question number 6. This is under section C, which is will be talk about motivating students in online learning. So the question is, how do you keep students motivated and engaged during online lessons?
I tried to make lessons as fun, as relaxed as possible. I included short videos, simple games, and even let students share their opinions on certain topics to make them feel involved. I also kept the lesson short and gave breaks so they would not feel overwhelmed.
Okay. Okay, so for our third last question, what tools or techniques do you use to encourage participation and interest?
I use tools like Quizzes, Padlet, and Google Forms. I also created mini competitions between groups to make learning more fun. Sometimes I ask students to record short videos or voice notes as part of their assignments. They enjoyed that more than just writing.
Okay. Okay, and then our second last question. Have you noticed any differences in student motivation when learning online compared to face to face?
Yes, I think students are less motivated online. In a physical classroom, they can see their friends, move around, and have more personal interaction. Online, they tend to zone out, especially if the session is too long or not engaging enough.
Okay. So for the reflection and closing question, and for our last question, how do you think online learning can be improved or used better in the future?
I think online learning should be used as a support tool, not the main method. Maybe for homework, extra classes, or when students can't attend physically. Also, both students and teachers need proper training to use the platform confidently.
Alright. Okay, so that is all our question for today. This wrap up for 9 questions. So thank you so much, Cikgu Abdul Hakim, Mr. Abdul Hakim, for your time tonight. So thank you so much once again from me. Okay, thank you and have a good day.
Alright, most welcome.
Okay, assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.